Hello, all of my beautiful Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign friends. My name is LaChan with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your 2018 Love and Light Work reading. Thank you so much for watching this video. Of course, I would like to say thank you so much to all of those who have thumbs up and liked my videos. Thank you to all of those who have commented and shared my videos. Thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. You can also reach me through the Instant Go app, 24 hours. All the details are in the description box below, so please check those out. These are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. If they do not resonate, please check your moon and rising sign videos. And if they do resonate, please check your moon, sun, and rising sign videos in order to gain a more complete picture of your love life during 2018. Alrighty, so my Cappy friends, I was guided to do something a little different for this reading. So what I did was I pulled from a bunch of decks and I asked for the overall energy that you will be experiencing. So I do have some cards that I will be pulling for some guidance, but for now I'm going to be telling you guys what I have in front of me. And this is for my Capricorn. Can you see that? Oh, Capricorn friends. There's your constellation. You can see that. Okay, so I would also like to say I apologize for those of you who have been reaching out to me, who have been trying to contact me. For those of you who are waiting on your readings, I am a little behind right now. I've been doing a lot of healing and a lot of DNA upgrading and activating and all these things. So it kind of took me away from my communications. However, I will be stepping back, you know, and also this is the last 2018 reading, so more private readings will be coming tomorrow. So thank you so much for your patience. Alrighty, so again, I was guided to pull the overall energy, and then I also have a card for you from my Lightworker Oracle deck. For those of you who feel called to do light work this year or wondering about your light work mission, I have some guidance with you or for you regarding your light work mission. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to put these aside. Okay, so I see some interesting energies going on around you. I'm going to start here with the children card. So it looks like your children are going to have a large impact in your love life in 2018 in some type of way. If not your own children, someone else's children, your partner's children, or you could be bringing children into the world into 2018. But children, it looks like, is going to be a theme for you Cappies. And I have here military person. So it looks like there's also going to be some stability and order coming to your love life where there was none before, or some stability and order coming to you in some kind of way. This can also represent an actual person who, the military person is somebody in uniform. So this would be a doctor, a lawyer. This would be someone who wears a uniform to their work. Someone in the military, but not necessarily. Again, this could stand for developing order and stability in your love life in 2018. Okay, so let's see where to go next. Okay, so I'll go here. So I also have the Hangman, and the Hangman card came up in reverse. So this is telling me that Cappies, you may have difficulties making some type of decision in 2018, or there may be a decision that you need to make. However, you are refusing to act on it, or you are hesitating, you are stalling making this decision. And this decision is for the greater good. This decision is for the higher good. So you can be not acting on something that would be beneficial to you, or you could be unwilling to make a sacrifice for the greater good. So there's a decision that needs to be made that's not being made, that's stalling, or you're unwilling to make a sacrifice. This also says that you could be living up to someone else's expectations in your relationship. For example, playing the martyr role. On the positive side, this could be saying that if you have been experiencing some type of delay in your love life or some type of stalling in your love life, it looks like this energy is going to fall away. So that's a good thing about this card. So if you have been stalling, if there has been some waiting or some suspension or being in limbo or anything like that, that energy is going to be falling away, is going to be coming to an end, and you're going to be able to move forward. But this also calls for a resetting of your priorities, or this could also be saying that you need to turn your love life upside down in order to have forward movement, in order to have the changes that you want. So I feel like this card is going to be very important for you this year, because this is a very important year where we have the ability to create our lives, to create our love lives, and every action that we do, and every reaction that we have, and every word that we say, and every thought that we have, we are shaping our love lives. So I feel as though this is a very important energy, because this is saying that there may be, again, a decision that you have to make that's very important this year that is going to move you forward closer to love. For some of you, it could involve your children, but this is a general reading, so this could involve many different things. So I feel as though this card is going to go with this energy here, and this is keep an open mind. So if you're having difficulties making some type of decision, or you're unable to move forward, or you're unable to make some type of sacrifice and clear something out that needs to be cleared out, or something like that, this is saying to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So you may have been with one person and you thought that this person was your soulmate, then you realize that somebody else is your soulmate. That's a situation that can happen. This can resonate in many different ways, but make sure to keep an open mind when it comes to your love life, and know that we often feel as though we know the direction of how things can go, or, you know, in our love lives, or we feel as though we can control the direction of our love lives. However, you know, to some degree we actually can with our actions and choosing love moment to moment. However, there are things that, you know, we can't foresee. There are things that we don't know that are coming to us that can be very, very wonderful for us. You know, spirit knows, our soul knows the plan that the divine has for us, but we don't know that plan yet. So keep an open mind when it comes to your love life, but just allow loving energy in. I have here the flowers and the house card. Flowers in the house card. So these two cards are saying that you could be focusing in 2018 on bringing happiness and joy into a stable relationship, because the flowers card stands for happiness, joy, gifts, beauty. You know, that's a very positive energy. And then we have the house, and the house stands for stability and security. Once again, stability and security. So it looks like you're going to be bringing in a lot of happiness, and this happiness can be staying for a long time. You want to bring security, you want to bring stability, you want to bring joy to your love life, whereas there may have been difficulties before, you know. And it looks like you're going to have a really good time this year, because your card that you got from the side cards deck is the libido. So we all know about the libido. So this is a card of sensual pleasures, sexual pleasures, earthly bound pleasures. And this is a card of enjoying these things without feeling bad, without feeling guilty. This is a good year to do Kundalini meditations. This is also a good year to use your manifestation powers, because, you know, that's a strong manifestation power. So it looks like you're going to be enjoying a lot of earthly pleasures during 2018. A lot of physical pleasures, a lot of sensual pleasures. You're going to be experiencing love through the five senses, experiencing delight in touch, taste, smell, sight, hearing. So that is a really, really wonderful energy to have. It looks like there can be a lot of joy coming to your home. So if this is not joy and happiness coming to a stable relationship or your stable love life, it looks like your love life is going to be gaining some stability. But this can also be joy and happiness and gifts and things coming to coming to you regarding your family. For some of you, this can be getting married. Because the flowers card could represent, for example, a wedding ring. It's a big gift. But there's a lot of happiness coming to you in your family life, happiness coming to you in your home life, in your love life, and you're going to find stability there. Okay, so I also have here for you 2 cards from my Crystal Angels deck. And I have citrine and I don't know how to pronounce this word. Sugarlight. These 2 different stones. So these are 2 very useful stones to have on you during 2018 or to work with during 2018 or to at least harness this energy. So these 2 cards, they speak of unnecessary worries. So it looks like this year you're going to be releasing the burden of worries. So you can release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. So if you have any problems when it comes to your love life, give your problems up to God. Give your problems up to Spirit, the divine, to the universe, your guides, your angels, your higher power. Give those worries up to them for transmutation and healing. And then I also have own your divine power. So this year is a good year to replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So that can also be an energy speaking of in this card. So replace codependent people-pleasing, replace being the martyr, replace that energy with assertiveness and empowerment. You want to bring joy. You want to bring happiness and stability to your love life. And in order to bring happiness and stability to your love life, you have to release codependency and people-pleasing tendencies and the tendency or the belief that happiness comes outside of you, or the tendency to search for happiness from outside of you. Be happy within at all times. So that's some energy that I have for you guys here. So also, if you have not listened to my recording about what I've learned from the Twin Flame journey, please listen to that. I feel like that will be very useful for you, Cappies, because I speak a lot about codependency and how it came to be in our society and how we can move forward past that type of energy. All right. So let's see what else I have here. And really, you want to be happy, and there's no way to be happy if your happiness is depending on someone else. You know, it's like someone else can giveth and they can taketh away. So you want to have your happiness be centered in you. You know, you want to have love be centered in you at all times. And I keep using this phrase lately, being a beacon of love, being a beacon of happiness. By being that beacon, you're able to attract what you want to you. Okay. So, I have 4 cards here in front of me from my Lover's Oracle deck. So, the first card reads, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. I'm just going to read these, and then I'm going to go back and kind of give you an interpretation or the messages that I received for these. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what's right. Okay. So I'm going to actually start here with this last card. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what's right. So this is going to be a very subjective card. So you can interpret this card through your own situations and whatever you're going to be experiencing. So I feel like for some of you, it may be regarding a person. You know, you may recognize that this person is your soulmate, or that this person, you know, there's a lot of divine partnerships coming to be this year. So you may see another person and see that person and recognize them to be your divine partner. And it may be somebody who's different than the person who you expected it to be. But you may know this deep in your heart. Okay. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available for you. Follow it with faith. So remember to keep an open mind. Let the past fall away. Let past, you know, I'm hearing past lovers, past codependencies, past, let these things fall away. And embrace new possibilities, because you're searching for and you're on the path towards greater love, towards greater happiness, towards a manifestation of what it is that you really want in your love life. However, you have to let the old go and let any energies that do not match that frequency of what it is that you want and what it is that you deserve. You have to let that go, because that's only holding you back. That's only holding you back or lowering your vibration, so you aren't able to fully step into what is rightfully yours, which is this upon this new path and all these new possibilities here. So where there was heartbreak before, you know, now there is happiness, there's stability, there's joy coming. Where there were challenges before, there's love, there's safety. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Exactly what I was saying before. So we shape our love lives in every single action and every single thought. Actually, our thoughts, our minds, and what's going on in our subconscious programming is what shapes our love lives. So if we have thoughts that, you know, someone is going to leave us, we are going to act unconsciously to these beliefs, and we may sabotage our love lives. Or if we believe that, you know, we have to stay in a certain situation, you know, for the children, even though it is causing grief to us in our lives, you know, that's a choice. And that's going to affect your understanding of life and love. And as long as we choose love in all of our actions, choose love, which love is, in love, there are no attachments. There are no attachments or expectations. We should have no attachments or expectations when it comes to love. So as long as we move forward with that mind frame, then we are bringing love to us. We are drawing in love naturally. And then when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So make sure that you are always choosing loving actions. You are always stepping forward toward love, because these are the important memories that you will take with you when you pass from this world. Those are the memories that you will take with you when you reincarnate into your next lifetime. You know, we want to move forward with more love, not less. We want to bring more love into our lives. So always keep that in mind. Okay, so let's see what additional messages I have for you. Excuse me. All right, so I have two decks here, and I'm going to pick some additional messages. Let's see what we get. All right. This message just flew out. Okay. So, interesting. Okay. Very interesting. So, I'm going to start here. The first card I have is dance. Step into the light. Share your gifts and talents with the world. Many of you Cappies, I also feel as though many of you Cappies may be focusing on materialism as opposed to focusing on spirituality. Not all, of course. However, it's maybe you watching this reading. And there's a need to step into your spiritual gifts. And I do have your light work card, so I will be explaining how you can do that at the end of the reading. However, by stepping into your spiritual gifts, you will be able to attract and manifest not only your ideal love life, but your ideal circumstances and money and finances and your hobbies and everything in every area of your life. In your material world. So that is something to keep in mind. So again, we have dance. Step into the light. Share your gifts and talents with the world. Boundaries. Set boundaries. Protect your precious time and energy. So again, if there's somebody around you that has an energy that's going to lower your vibration or take you out of, you know, a high frequency, a frequency of love, then this energy should be cleared from your life, you know, regardless of the situation going on, regardless of the children, regardless of, you know, what it is that you want, because you're never going to have this, the happiness, the happy family, the happiness in your home, the happiness and stability, as long as there's someone unstable or someone bringing instability into your environment. So you may have to create boundaries around yourself from this person. Dreams. Think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. So that's a really, really wonderful card to have. So think big. When it comes to your love life, you can have everything that you could ever want. You can have your ideal conditions, but do not sell yourself short. Okay, don't limit yourself. Don't allow self-limiting beliefs to hold you back or hold you down or keep you from shining bright. And then I have priorities. Get your priorities straight. When you know what's important, saying no gets much easier. When you know that happiness and stability, and you're a Capricorn, so it's like, of course you want stability, of course you want order, you know? So when you know what's important, when you know that stability and happiness and joy and love and, you know, having peace and all these wonderful things are more important, it's easier for you to say no, and it's easier for you to set boundaries. Okay, so then I have here 2 cards about children. I have pregnancy and once again, children. So we got a lot of children stuff going on. So some of you may be getting pregnant this year. Some of you may be getting pregnant this year. We got a lot of children stuff coming on. This is a gift as well. This can be a gift to the household, a new addition to the household. So we have a lot of indicators here about pregnancy. So pregnancy, children. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. Pregnancy, the birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. So you could be getting pregnant this year. This could be speaking of a pregnancy that's already happened, and this could be speaking of the children that you have now. But there's a lot of this energy going on around you. And then I also have the energy here of walking away. So there's something, someone, some energy that you have to walk away from, Cappy, in 2018. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. I just said this in the last reading, so it's interesting that this theme came up again. However, A new bus cannot come in before the old one leaves the station. So if you want to walk into your new life, walk into this new energy that's available to you, walk into this, you know, beautiful romantic energy, this sensual energy that you have available to you, you know, you have to, if you want to walk into it, you have to walk away from something. You have to let something go. Let that anchor go. I heard let that anchor go. I got a vision of an anchor holding you back, and that needs to be released. So once you're able to do that, again, that's going to be bringing new direction into your life, and that's going to be bringing some new circumstances, progress, and things like that to your love life. So that is what I have for you regarding your love life. And now for your light worker card. And this is a very interesting one that came up, and this is the only sign that got this particular card. I actually haven't seen this card before, have I? I may have. So you got, can you see it? Dark Night of the Soul. You got the Dark Night of the Soul card. So I feel like this is an important energy. So this says, you are ready for a more real and radiant relationship with the divine. Your preconceived ideas and safe limiting beliefs may be sacrificed in order for this to happen. To the divine, these are only the clothing of your spirit. They are impediments to the absolute intimacy the divine seeks with you. You might feel vulnerable or uncertain as the divine goes about stripping away these barriers. When you enter the dark night, this is when you enter the dark night of the soul. You understand that there is nothing to rely upon but the divine, and you will find it difficult to trust at times. The night will end, however, and the sweetness of the divine the sweetness of the divine dawning in your heart shall render all worthwhile. But for now, you are meant to feel exactly as you feel. You are not doing something wrong. You are moving closer to the divine. Even though you are already on a spiritual path this lifetime, you can go deeper. Sometimes people know this and yet are afraid. Familiar with emotional drama, they are hesitant to let go of what they know, even if that is emotional suffering and mental anguish. That fear prevents them from being willing to trust in the loving hand reaching out to them. It might seem silly, yet letting go of fear to take hold of the hand of love can be extraordinarily difficult. A lot of us have been recently going through the dark night of the soul. A lot of us, especially those of us in the Twin Flame community, a lot of us have been going through the dark night of the soul recently. If you don't trust that love will hold you, letting go can seem like allowing yourself to fall into an abyss. A feeling of madness may plague you as you wonder if you are sane to leave a known world behind you and enter into the darkness of your own doubt and fear. You sense that the old self and the familiar ways will not survive this dark night. Even if you know this in your heart, that this sort of spiritual death is an opening to new life, it can still be profoundly confronting. Yes, it can be. The only way to end the dark night is to go through it, to endure it, and know that although you will not understand how it could be possible, it will transform itself into the sweetest grace. In time, you shall be on your knees, not in despairing prayer, dearest child of love, but in gratitude, peace, and devotion. I'm getting chills everywhere as I'm saying this, all up and down my arms. So a lot of us have been going through this dark night of the soul period, especially those in the Twin Flame community. And some of you may still be moving forward in that direction. That may be experienced this year. But I promise you, what is on the other side of that is so, so beautiful. Though it begins as a challenge, the dark night of the soul will become a saving grace. Exactly. Love knows you are ready. No matter what you may think at this moment of struggle, you are ready to take the spiritual test and emerge more in love with the divine than ever. Remember, this is an advanced initiation and therefore challenging at a profound spiritual level. Therefore, get some support. Even though you walk the path alone, another can help bear witness to your process and remind you that you are on a noble path of empowerment, love, and truth. Also, although you may feel your guidance has abandoned you, in truth, they are with you ever more closely, whispering words of encouragement, hope, and love. Look for the light within and let it guide you through the dark night. It will lead you faithfully and in perfect divine timing into the light of your sweetest morning. I love that. All right, so I'm going to read the invocation here, and if you feel so inclined, you can repeat the invocation after me. The dark night of the soul is love calling me into light. I'm going to read that again. The dark night of the soul is love calling me into light. Calling me to let go of fear. To release my every doubt and say, instead, I know that love is more real, more powerful than anything else always. So I accept love's power and grace. And I invite the healing presence of unconditional divine love into my heart now. Bring me the peace and spiritual blessing that I need to be freed from darkness and opened to the sweet light of love's truth. May all beings caught in darkness be assisted by unconditional love to see, feel, and know that the path of love is theirs forever. Through my own free will, so be it. Alrighty, those are the messages that I have for you for your 2018 energy, love, and light work reading. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please thumbs up and like this video if the messages resonate with you. I can be reached again through my website at powerlifehypnosis.com or through the Instant Go app if you are interested in booking a reading with me. So again, please thumbs up, like this video if the messages resonate with you. Please comment, please share. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. I have some really special things that I will be introducing to you very, very soon. So thank you again, and I'm wishing you the best of love. I'm sorry, the best of love. I'm wishing you so much love. I'm sending you so much love, and I'm wishing you so much luck and sending love and light your way during 2018. Thank you, my beautiful Capricorn friends, and I will see you here again very soon for the February love readings that are going to be similar to my old or my usual layout. So thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you all here again very, very soon. Bye, Cappies.